Hello, besties. So, after yesterday learning about the ins and outs of inequalities, today we're going to be solving and graphing inequalities. And you're going to enjoy it. It's just like solving equations, except for you're going to have a solution set, more than one answer. So let's look at our first inequality. X minus 2 is less than 4. We're going to draw our line down the inequality. We're going to locate the variable. Minus 2, which is negative 2, is next to the variable. The opposite of that is a positive 2. So we're going to add that to both sides of the inequality. Positive 2 and negative 2 cancel out, leaving you with x. 4 plus 2 is less than 6. Make sure you look at the inequality sign up above and make sure that you have the proper inequality sign there. So if x is less than 6, could it be 6? No, because they're saying it's less than 6. It could be negative 5. It could be 0, it could be 5, but that's it, okay? It is less than 6, it is not 6, so I'm going to keep an open circle and I'm going to say 6. Then it can be 5, 4, 3, 2, okay? And it is pointing to the left. So I'm going to shade in my arrow to the left. So your solution set here is any number that is less than 6 will make this solution true. Next. X plus 16 is greater than 4. Go ahead and draw our line. We locate the variable. We're going to subtract 16, both sides of the equation. Positive 16 and negative 16 cancel out. X is going to be greater than 4. Be careful, guys, with this. 4 minus 16. You need to keep and add the opposite. So now we have our t-chart. We have a 16 negative and a positive 4. The signs are different, so we're going to subtract and we're going to get 12. And 16 has a higher absolute value, so our answer is going to be negative 12. X will be less than negative 12. 6, negative 5, 30, 0. Ooh, negative 21 is less than negative 12, and negative 50. So those are the only two numbers that could be part of that solution set. So here I'm going to say negative 12. It's saying it's not 12. It has to be less than. And your arrow is pointing to the right. So if it's going to be greater than, then it would be negative 11, negative 10. This would be your negative 13, negative 14. X is greater than 128. I'm going to draw my line. Locate your variable, 16x. That's your coefficient. That's telling you to multiply. The opposite of multiply is to divide. We're going to divide both sides by 16. 16 divided by 16 gives you 1x is greater than 128 divided by 16. Go in there 8 times. 8 times 6 is 48. Carry your 4. 8 times 1 is 8. Plus 4 is 128. So x is greater than 8. 6, negative 5. 300 is greater than 8. 0, negative 1. 14 is greater than 8. 8 is not greater than 8. It's equal to. 43 is greater than 8. So this would be 8. And it's an open circle. And x is greater than, so then I'm going to make my arrow to the right. So anything 9, 10, 11, 12. And then again, 14, 43, and 300. X divided by 4 is greater than 12. Draw your arrow. Not your arrow, draw your line down. X divided by 4. That's dividing, so we're going to multiply both sides by 4. You put 4 over 1. This cancels out, leaving you with x is greater than 12 times 4 is 48. X is greater than 48. 300, 300, and that's it. 48. It's not included in the solution set. It is greater than 49, 50, and so on. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure. Okay, S divided by 4 is greater than negative 5. We're going to draw our line. Again, we're dividing. So the opposite of dividing is multiplying. 4 is with the variable, so we're going to multiply each side by 4. That cancels out. S is greater than negative 20. So let's see what's greater than negative 20. 6, negative 5, 0, 300, 14, 5, 8, and 43. So it is not included. Negative 20 is not included. And again, it's going to the right. So then that would be negative 20, negative 19, negative 18, and so on. X minus 5 is no taller than or up to or less than and equal to 9. I'm going to draw my line. The opposite of subtracting 5 would be adding 5 to both sides of the equation. Negative 5 and positive 5, 0 pair out. X is less than or equal to 9 plus 5 is 14. So we want something that is equal to or less than 14. 6, negative 5, 0, negative 21, 14, 5, 8, and 50. Good. This includes this includes 14, so we're going to shade in our circle. It is 14. The arrow is pointing to the left, so I'm going to draw my arrow to the left. Okay. And if y'all wanted to get creative, I guess I just thought about it. You could, if you wanted to do an arrow. You could do that if you wanted to, and then we can rotate it, right? Okay, well, I'm having a hard time to figure out how to rotate it, but if you want to take the time to do that, you can do that. So if x is less than, so that means this would be 13, 12, 11, and 10, and so on. and it would be less than or equal to. That's why we circled this 14, because this was shaded in. -9 plus x is greater than or equal to -12. Okay, the opposite of a -9 would be a +9 on both sides of the equation. That cancels out, leaving me with x is greater than or equal to -12 plus 9. Signs are different. Remember your T-chart. Oh. Negative, positive. So we're going to subtract, and we're going to get a -3. So we want x to be greater than or equal to -3. 6. -5, no. 30, 0, 14, 5, 8, and 43. We're going to shade it in. -3. And if it's greater than, then that means it could be -2, -1, and 0. Draw your arrow to the right. 6b is less than 720. Draw your line. 6 next to the b is multiplying, so you're going to divide both sides by 6. 6 divided by 6 cancels out to 1. B is less than 72. 720 divided by 6. Would be 120. So B is less than 120. It's not equal to. Just checking to make sure. Okay. 120. It is less than. So that would be 119, 118, 117. If it's less than, that means it could be 6, -5, 0, -21, 14, 5, 8, -50, and 43. Thank you. Have a great day. Make sure you screenshot this and turn it in.